You've been told to save cash. Maybe invest in gold as a savings option as well. But what if the smartest money today isn't either of those? See, the thing is, the money you work so hard to save every day, it's losing value every second. But Bitcoin? It's not some fancy new coin. It's the next best thing for people looking for a real shot at financial freedom.
Stick around as I break down the 5 reasons why saving in Bitcoin might be the smartest decision of your financial life.
Number 1, Bitcoin is scarce. Fiat is infinite.
The number 1 reason you should save in Bitcoin is the simple fact that Bitcoin is scarce. See, unlike traditional currencies, aka fiat money, Bitcoin's supply is capped at 21 million coins. That's a limit that can never be changed or inflated. What's more, this digital scarcity is enforced by code, not central banks or politicians. As of mid-2025, over 19 million Bitcoins have been mined, and the remaining supply is released more slowly every 4 years through a process called halving, where the reward for mining new coins is cut in half.
So, how does that work in your favor? Well, fiat currencies lose value over time. One look at the rising cost of living, and you'll know what I am talking about. On the other hand, Bitcoin is engineered to be resistant to inflation. This is exactly what makes Bitcoin the digital gold. Based on the facts, ask yourself, would you rather invest in something that loses value over time, or something that stands tall regardless of the political climate? Number 2, built-in inflation hedge. On top of that, Bitcoin acts like an inflation hedge, and that's mainly because of its 2 key features. For starters, Bitcoin has a limited supply, like we talked about before. And secondly, Bitcoin is decentralized. That means no central banks, no politicians. And so since Bitcoin isn't tied to any country's monetary policy, it won't be directly affected by inflation or any economic downturn.
Its fixed supply and predictable issuance schedule mean it can't be devalued by political decisions or monetary expansion. What's more, Bitcoin's unique design, especially the halving events, means that over time, the rate at which new coins enter circulation keeps dropping, the exact opposite of what happens with fiat currencies.
And that's exactly what gives it the edge when it comes to investment options. In fact, some investors specifically invest in Bitcoin during uncertain economic conditions to preserve purchasing power. But that's hardly the best part about dealing with Bitcoin. Number 3, 24/7 global liquidity.
With banks, you've got to worry about fixed hours and bank holidays. But with Bitcoin, all of that goes out the door. Bitcoin markets are open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, worldwide. The trading is based on decentralized network chains. And that means that you don't really need a specific day or time to trade.
On top of that, Bitcoin allows global access. Your location doesn't matter at all. You can step into the market without any geopolitical restrictions. The advantage? Instant access and flexibility. Investors can quickly respond to global economic events or personal financial needs.
And that constant availability means better liquidity. And so Bitcoin is easily one of the investment choices for people looking to save.
According to Dan Roseman, an expert from Coinality,
the Bitcoin protocol has immense intrinsic value as a self-regulating, frictionless payment network affordable to almost anyone. Here is a technology that allows anyone to send any amount of money to anyone else in the world at virtually no cost, with nothing more than an internet connection or smartphone.
And if you're still looking for more reasons, well then, what could be better than self-custody? Number 4, self-custody is equal to sovereignty. Self-custody refers to direct access, meaning crypto users have direct access to their digital assets without the presence of any intermediaries. They manage their own keys. There's no interference from a third party. Apart from being fully in control of your keys, self-custody also provides full autonomy, meaning you can make your own decisions. No one can freeze, confiscate, or censor your funds. It's a critical step toward true financial freedom. In contrast, relying on banks means handing that power over to institutions and governments. But with Bitcoin, self-custody eliminates any possible risk that may have existed if there were any third parties, including any hacks or external threats. So if you're looking to be your own bank, then Bitcoin is the way to go. Number 5, massive institutional adoption ahead. After seeing everything that Bitcoin brings to the table, the currency is heading for a massive institutional adoption. Major institutions, from hedge funds to public companies and even governments, are now adding Bitcoin to their balance sheets and investment portfolios. That means more liquidity and greater market stability. But why should that matter to you? For one, the major players are already getting on board. So why be left behind? And more importantly, as adoption grows, so does demand for Bitcoin and crypto overall. That shift could have a big impact on long-term value. The only problem is that the supply remains fixed. So in a couple of years, you might find yourself locked out of that space completely. And that's why you should act now. Plus, as Bitcoin goes mainstream, many of the early hurdles like security concerns and clunky infrastructure are steadily being solved. The ecosystem is maturing fast. At the end of the day, Bitcoin is quietly reshaping the way we think about financial freedom and security. And while there's no perfect moment to start, taking small steps today could make a big difference tomorrow. This is how it starts. One smart move at a time. Hit the next video and keep building the life you deserve. Take care, my friend.